get the fertilizer right here. Shy Away will give it to you before he flies off. Once you have both the seed and the fertilizer, head off to Rosetown and talk to the gardener. Where is the gardener? Well, I just said Rosetown, but where at in Rosetown? Well, if you don't know, you're about to find out. Probably shouldn't have included the sequence between me going to Rosetown. That could have been something I could live without, but whatever. Yeah, that's where he is. He's not... I don't believe his house is there the first time you go through, so... It opens up after a certain point in the game. I can only fit one boss fight into this one, because the fight with the Axum Rangers took a little longer than I thought. It was 5 minutes. And even if I cut out the traveling part to get to Rosetown here, it still would have been long. I'm probably going to end up starting to use Camtasia Studio to make movies rather than Windows Movie Maker, but I just prefer Movie Maker because it's easy to use, and I'm an idiot, so I prefer things that are simple and easy to use. Yeah, huge ass beanstalk. You think you use a little more fertilizer? Plop. Oops, maybe not, huh? Now you talk to him and he'll just tell you, why don't you give it a climb? Well, we don't find the giant fee-fi-fo-fum up this beanstalk, but we do find lazy shell weapon and lazy shell armor. Not really too sure which one is which there, but it doesn't really matter. You get both. That's Mario's best weapon, and this is anyone's best armor. As I said, you really don't want to really equip your physical fighters with anything like this. Alright, this is Barrel Volcano's boss, the Czar Dragon, which has 2 phases, both of which are relatively easy if you leveled properly. If you're doing a low level run, you're going to have one hell of a time here. You see I'm using Mallow. He has his uses in this one. Okay, he'll summon those little fire orb things. You want to get rid of those as soon as possible. They usually don't go faster than your other characters. You usually have the chance to take them out. Now, this is the reason why Mallow is so useful here. Wipe out the fire orbs and that's that. So summon them again. He can move twice, but not back to back. He'll move, I believe, once here. And he might move after this. Yep. Sure did. Yeah, he's pretty fast. Sometimes he can attack 2 times in a row, and just sometimes he can't. It just depends on the speed of your characters. Opted for HP Rain because wasting a Snowy on him alone really isn't worth it. Although I do have the Scrooge Ring on Mallow, so that's really useful item. I would recommend you get it. As you can see, Mario can just utterly rape anything he wants. But yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to show secrets or anything, but I kind of figured, well, this should be something that everyone should know. Getting the lazy shell, which is very useful when at the end of the game. Okay, here's the second phase. He has no defense to speak of, but his offense is kick-ass. He uses spells like Boulder, which the safety ring will not save you from. See how shitty that defense is? Mallow has the lazy shell this time, and he did 102. If that's any indicator of how much his defense sucks. But he does have a good amount of health, so just be cautious and heal. Toadstool would probably be a better well suited for this fight, just because of group hug. Unless you have elixirs and mega elixirs to heal with. I still haven't got the Tenor's card. I'm just so lazy this time around. Just the cold weather. Okay, he's about to go down. But yes, the only attack you have to worry about is Boulder, and that's pretty much it. Alright, this is the end of part 12. I hope you guys enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe. Check out my friends' channels, links in the description box. Void Magnus out.